Of all the people who'd like a job as a programmer, how can you tell which of them really knows how to program? You can look at their resumes, but schools and degrees only tell you so much. You could have one of your best technical people give them a test, but that could take a valuable resource out of action for days or weeks if you have many candidates to sort through. You could give them a programming examination, but which one? A multiple choice exam might tell you if someone knows a lot about software development, but it can't tell you if they can actually program, any more than a multiple choice test could tell you whether someone could play the violin well or hit a cricket ball.
Oh, he goes big, don't he? Yeah, that's massive.
In business, you want to know what someone can do, not just what they have memorized. Proxor Authentic Examination was developed to test just that, how people perform in the workplace. Developed over many years in collaboration with Carnegie Mellon University, the world's top-ranked educator of software developers, Proxor Authentic Examination puts the exam taker in a real programming environment. It gives them a code base, an editor, reference materials, and then it asks them to do the sorts of things you'll want them to do on the job. Like write code, debug existing software, maintain the original software without damaging it. To determine what entry-level developers were expected to do, we asked leading software companies like IBM, Siemens, Honeywell, Accenture, Cognizant, Infosys, HP, Mahindra, and ended up with an inventory of typical tasks that we've turned into our flagship software developer examination. When the exam begins, each exam taker is given 4 of those tasks selected at random from the inventory. Tasks are statistically weighted according to difficulty to allow Proxor to provide a valid and reliable means for employers to compare any exam taker to any other. Proxor's software development examination is now available for global use at an affordable price to help you find the developers you need. The software developer exam is vendor and platform neutral and uses common languages and toolkits. Although you can find a number of websites on the internet that provide small or even cute programming problems that you could ask candidates to try at home, you'll never know who really solved the problem. That's why Proxor exams always take place in test centers with secure facilities and constant supervision, the only credible solution when the stakes are high. When the exam is over, you'll know exactly what the candidate can do. The Proxor report not only tells you with certainty whether a candidate can actually program, it gives you detailed diagnostic information about strengths and weaknesses. It lets you position the candidate with respect to other people who have taken the exam in your own country and around the world. And it provides an overall rating, the Proxor rating, that represents the general skill level you should expect of the candidate with a description of the sorts of programming tasks the candidate may be expected to master. There are many people who'd like a job as a programmer, but only a few will really be able to do the job. And there's only one way to find them: Proxor Authentic Examination.